Hey everybody, welcome to the channel today. I've been feeling kind of a strong pull today to get some messages on what's going on with us as a collective, to do a collective reading. So that's what we're going to get in today and get some cards shuffled. And I think today I'm going to use a couple of tarot decks and an oracle deck to really get some perspective as to what are we looking at as a collective. So I think there's a few things I want to take a look at today. One of them is, where are we currently in our where are we currently vibration wise? You know, what's going on with us vibration wise? And let's see, I'd like to get also a message on what kind of beneficial aspects or tools or resources do we have at our disposal, or that we've developed along this journey as a collective so far. I want to get a message on that. Get this back. And also take a look at, what are we building towards? What are we trying to create in the near future? And of course, I'm also going to ask for a message, some guidance from Spirit as well. And of course, we're going to look at what's the potential outcome if we embrace that guidance that Spirit gives us, and what's the potential outcome if we move forward without embracing that guidance that we get from Spirit today. What happens if we ignore the message? That's not always a bad thing. It's a suggestion. So there. Okay. Okay, let's get the cards laid out and jump into this collective reading. I hope everybody's having the best day possible today. First, we're getting a message of lead the way, light your own path, along with the Queen of Swords. So it looks like as a collective we're finding our way forward here and have the discernment to really make the right choices in how we move forward. And to add a little context to that, we're getting the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. What are we doing here? Let's see. So I think with this Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and Queen of Wands energy, so it looks like we have a fondness and a nostalgia with the Six of Cups for the past, somewhere in the past. Maybe thinking about, as a collective, weren't things great before or a long time ago, or how things might have been in the past, and maybe they aren't as challenging as they are today. But we also have the energy of the Page of Cups, which this is a very creative, very heartfelt, youthful energy of believing in the possibilities, believing in the future. I call this the miracles of when pigs fly, the dreaming card. And yet we also have the confidence of the Queen of Swords to know that we can lead the way as a collective with the clarity and the discernment from the Queen of Swords in order for us to move forward. This is a really good energy for us to be in as a collective right now. Let's see, what beneficial aspects, tools, resources, what gifts, sort of, I would say, have we developed along the way in this journey that we can lean on or pull on going forward? And we get unconditional love. Along with that, the Queen of Cups. These two energies really mirror each other. The Queen of Cups is this nurturing, loving, focused on emotions, very intuitive energy. And of course, this is unconditional love. So love, unconditional love, and nurturing and caring for, I'm going to say us all caring for each other, caring for humanity. That's one of the strengths that we've built or developed and enhanced and strengthened along the path so far. And to add some perspective to that, we get the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords and the Magician. It looks like we figured out as a collective how to move forward out of a sense of lack. So we now know what it takes to move out of turbulent waters into calmer waters and manifest the kind of world that we want to see. So we have those abilities. And how do we do that? Through unconditional love and really nurturing and caring for humanity as a whole. Okay, next I want to look at, what are we trying to create? What are we building towards as a collective? And we pulled Retreat. And this card pictures a really beautiful oasis, a beautiful environment, a peaceful, serene scene with lots of abundance. There's a meadow there, there's flowers blooming, beautiful pathways corresponding, or alongside that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And of course, the Knight of Pentacles is moving forward towards long-term tangible goals. So this is what we're trying to create and to build in the long term, this beautiful environment. This will be our new earth. And clarifying that, wow. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, a big shift likely in our favor. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles energy is really about rolling up the sleeves, learning what you need to learn, and enthusiastically moving forward to try to get things done. So that's what we're trying to build towards and create for our future as a collective. Let's see, what guidance or advice do we have on board here from Spirit? We've got Sacred Wisdom and the King of Swords. Sacred Wisdom is really about thinking carefully and thinking about all the options that are available before making a decision. And of course, we have the clear-headed energy of the King of Swords, which really is a decision maker based on the information that's in front of him, the facts, without a whole lot of emotional involvement, but just really balanced thought and clear decision making. So these two really are mirroring each other as the advice from Spirit about us really having taking the time to really measure and consider what decisions we make as a collective going forward, and clarifying that. We've got the Eight of Swords, being wrapped up in our own thought process, really feeling like there's no way out, when actually that's just a mental perception. There is a way out. And the Queen of Cups, really, in addition to our minds, also tap into those gut feelings, that heart-centered intuition. And take some time. Don't make decisions quickly. Got the Hangman energy, which really speaks to really taking your time and getting a new perspective, or gaining perspective, before moving forward and making decisions. So what's the potential outcome if we don't really take or embrace the guidance that we're currently seeing here from Spirit? So I'm seeing travel awaits us, along with a sense of lack. Yeah, I think we should listen to Spirit. We don't need a sense of lack. We don't need being out in the cold. Things are crazy enough as they currently are. So I think we need to listen to the guidance of careful consideration. And let's see what we got as far as clarification. It looks like we've got the Lover's card. This is the Choice card. We've got the Four of Wands. These are milestones in life. And we've got the Strength card. So I'm feeling here is, if we make the choice to ignore the guidance from Spirit, that, it's going to be a major milestone for us. And it's going to require a great deal of strength, because then we're going to travel in the direction, or move in the direction, of this sense of lack that's being left out in the cold, this struggle. So it's not something I think that we want to do. Let's see. If we embrace the advice from Spirit, we get community, the Community card, and the Devil. The Devil is about what's holding you back. Sometimes it's about what you allow to hold you back. It could be a toxic energy, dysfunctional energy, addictive energy. And if you look at the community card, they're all celebrating. They're really breaking free. They're really breaking free. And the community card is really about finding your soul tribe and being unique. Each and every one of them is celebrating their uniqueness, but finding each other in a joyous celebration as a soul tribe. So really we're talking about here, the potential outcome is breaking free from this energy of being held back. And to clarify that, we have the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Let me see this here. So we've got using our intuition, finding our soul tribe, and really evaluating what's been holding us back and regaining our control and our power. That's awesome. All right. So I think I want to get us one more oracle card for this collective reading before we wrap this up today. The Mystical Shaman. Let's see what message we get from the Mystical Shaman. What do we have for the collective for final message from Spirit today? Final message for the collective. Let's see. Final message for the collective. We got the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life speaks about having really deep roots as well as powerful branches that reach up to the skies, to the heavens. This is about balance between your physical world and your spiritual world and connecting the two, but remaining grounded. So this is a message about remaining grounded and having deep roots in the physical world, but also being well connected to the divine. All right, everybody, that's a reading for the collective today. Everyone be well. Thank you for stopping by the channel today.